Epic Games is already working on a Halloween event in Fortnite, and with it is going to come a return of a fan favorite LTM that you might have played every other Halloween event, and it's just, a fun little experience. But they're going to be adding a small little twist, as they've been preparing with a lot of stuff recently with this upcoming LTM, and in today's YouTube video, I will be telling you guys everything you need to know about the brand new Horde Rush mode coming to Fortnite. But firstly, something I want to mention, there's been a glitch in Fortnite recently where people who had the Horde Rush mode favorited were able to play it. Because of people being able to play it early and, just experiencing it in its current buggy mess, where the final boss just never spawns and it just instantly ends the game, there was a lot of, interesting abilities and stuff you're able to do, such as having the current loot pool, plus some old items such as, spike traps, campfires, that type of things, enabled in this mode, mixed in with, the new items. And because of this glitch, Epic Games had completely vaulted this mode. They had disabled it and you were no longer able to go into it, and in fact, in the back end, you were unable to actually do anything with this mode. You were unable to preview it or anything, because it would simply print out a string that would just say, this mode has been disabled. Well, because of this, they actually disabled an upcoming mode as well that wasn't supposed to be leaked. Like, this wasn't really in the files anywhere. It was kind of like a guess and check system, but it was mentioned one time in the files, and that is an upcoming zero build version of Horde Rush, which is very interesting, because if you think about it, in one hand, you're like, okay, zero build. It's not like, I build in Horde Rush anyway, so what's really the big idea? But if you really think about it and you really dig deep into how this LTM was played, with the final caretaker boss that originally existed in it, people would typically build up into the sky, build onto houses and stuff so they can shoot down from above at the caretaker boss and have a higher chance at living. Because if you guys recall correctly, back when the caretaker boss was first introduced to Horde Rush, whenever people were actually playing it, it was just a very difficult time if you were on the ground, because the caretaker just had a lot of abilities and you could get overwhelmed real easily. So it's going to be an interesting concept to see if they decide to go through with this zero build version of it, or maybe they'll make it a selector like they've done with their other game modes, such as imposters and stuff, where you can choose between having building enabled or having building disabled. However, with all that mentioned, I do want to let you guys know that as of right now in V21.40, it has the proper loot pool for this season. However, it's not going to be releasing this season. They've just been updating the loot pool over time so that, it'll have the right amount of things on there, such as, if we have the MK7 or something enabled, it's going to be enabled in this mode as well, but it did also have, the added gimmick of some things you haven't seen in a while being enabled in it as well, so it's just going to be an interesting concept to see how they evolve it over time if we get a new boss or whatever's going on when it officially returns. I would love to hear in the comments down below, what do you think about Horde Rush potentially returning in the very near future? And with that said, I'll see you champs and champettes tomorrow with another video. Peace out.